Começando, guys, capítulo 4 aqui. Vamos embora, vamos ver do que vai dar. Bora ir lá. Telefone e caixa de fósforo. Deu ruim. Deu ruim.
Hello,
Bernie.
Copernicus? Is that you?
Sim, me ajuda a sair daqui.
Let me guess. You've gotten yourself into some kind of jam, swinging by your toes over a tiger cage?
Tudo que eu sei é que eu estou preso no porta-malas de um carro.
Locked in a trunk? That doesn't sound like part of your dream. How'd you manage that?
Eu caí numa armadilha do homem de muitos olhos.
I sincerely doubt that. The fact that I'm hearing your voice now suggests otherwise.
Por que ele está atrás de mim, afinal?
Well, don't say I didn't warn you. You've sworn to deceive me, Vern. I'm going to feed the birds now. I want to know the truth. Look where that got you.
Tá, já falou o que tinha que falar.
Speaking of which, did you find the box, Copernicus?
Aquela trancada assim, está na caixa de correio.
Have you opened it yet?
Não, não encontrei a chave.
Figure out a way to open that box, Copernicus. Inside, you'll find out who you really are.
Você me ajuda a encontrar o homem com muitos olhos?
Don't mess with him, kid. He's the final gatekeeper. Way too strong. You need to learn the spell first, before you can go up against him.
Encantamento? Que encantamento?
Hey, if I knew it, I'd tell you. But let's start by getting you out of that box.
Beleza.
Lucky for you, I've got my farmer's almanac here. Let's have a look. Hang on.
Tô guardando.
See, cabbage, caraway, carrot, car trunk.
Porta-mala.
First thing you should do is reach around for the latch. Sounds kind of obvious.
Não tem fechadura.
Okay, next step. See if you can scare up the brake lights. Can you find them? It's a little gizmo with some wires.
Encontrei.
Okay. Yank on the wires and try to pull the lights into the trunk with you.
Puxar.
Got them? What color are the lights?
Vermelha.
We need a green light, kid. A steady green light. That's the way forward. Gotta run now. Good luck to you, kid.
Eita, nós. Tá, então agora a gente tem que fazer...
Alguns momentos depois.
Pronto. Olá?
ما أدري شو تسوي بسيارتي بس من خبرتي بهذا المكان
Aí
راح
fodeu.
تسح بعدين ما أدري شو تسوي بسيارتي
Português.
English. آسف ما أدري هاي مو صدق بس أنا أشعر بيه كان من صدق حجة سعر كل شيء هنا إلها دلالة رمزية السترن الجير ولا القرن على الدشبول هسه حتى لو أحد إيدي من السترن السيارة من كيف تمشي عدل إيه معود على كيفك أريد أوقف
Eita, nós. Maluco aqui é doido.
I lost my memory on the only way over to nowhere. And the tyrants race over the glorious fun, and I try to find an image of
Pronto.
you.
Você tá falando português agora. Na verdade ele tá falando inglês, né? Mas bem, beleza.
English? No, sorry. I could, of course, back in the real world, but it doesn't seem to have come with me into this place.
Você tá falando em português agora.
To me, this sounds like Arabic.
Em
I
árabe.
guess it depends on one's perspective. Anyway, as long as you're not going to start shouting at me again, it's an improvement.
Você me sequestrou?
Kidnap you? I don't think my singing is that bad.
Como acabei no seu porta-mala?
How would I know? It's not even my car.
O que você tá dirigindo então?
No idea.
Não faço ideia.
I find myself behind the wheel here night after night. And the trunk, that's my dream too.
É do meu
You
sonho
don't want to
também.
know how many hours I've spent in there, trying to shift my legs to keep them from falling asleep.
Eu sei que você é o próximo guarda.
What do you mean? Whose guard? Yours?
Todo motorista aqui no final descobre que já nos vimos antes.
Why should I know? What makes you think you can turn up out of thin air and interrogate me? Who are you anyway?
Fala você quem é o primeiro. Rapaz, o cara tá interrogando.
I'm not sure actually.
Não tenho certeza na
But
verdade.
here,
Mas aqui,
it's funny.
é engraçado que na
On this
rodovia,
highway, everybody calls me Al-Shatir.
ao Chatiger, me chamam de Copérnico.
Copernicus, huh?
É,
Suddenly, this doesn't seem so arbitrary.
parece tão arbitrário. Que diz isso?
Never heard of Ibn al-Shatir?
Ele
The
precisa ter?
famous astronomer.
Astrônomo
I guess
famoso.
you don't learn about him in your schools. One of the forefathers of astronomy.
De muitas
In
formas o
many ways a
precursor.
predecessor
Ah, Copérnico?
to- Yes, that's right.
É isso. Engraçado, esse é meu nome. Aqui pelo menos.
Copernicus,
Ao Chatiger.
Al-Shatir. Two iconoclasts from different
Nossa,
lands
pés
who
diferentes.
challenge the belief
E
that
que o
the
Sol
sun
gira em torno
revolves
da Terra.
around the earth. Two dreamers
Regiões
had the
distantes.
conviction that their
Suas
unique
consciências
consciousness
individuais
is
não
not
eram
the
a única
only
coisa.
thing in the center of the universe. Maybe you're not just part of my story.
Eu não
like
seja
I'm
parte
not
da
part of
sua.
yours. You were trapped in the trunk, where I've been many
Onde eu
times.
estive tantas
It's
vezes.
like you've wandered into my dream, and I've wandered
Fui
into
parar no
yours.
seu. Como isso é possível?
How should I know? Somehow the
é.
streams have crossed. Disturbance in space-time continuum.
Doideira, hein? E ele fica olhando igual o outro, tá? Ele fica olhando pra estrada. Olha lá, ele fica olhando de um lado pro outro. Meio estranho isso aqui também, tá? Então, sobre o que você tá sonhando?
Me?
Sim,
Yes,
segurança.
safety.
Procurar um lugar onde
Place far
longe de
away from
guerras,
war. From bombings.
bombeiros,
From the cockroaches that crawl out as soon as the
esteja assim da
dust
poeira
settles.
senta.
On the news, you hear only about armies and religious madmen.
Fanáticos
But it's
religiosos.
the gangsters that drove me away. They're the ones who did this to me.
Caramba, arrancou o dedo dele. Como você veio parar nesse lugar?
I'm one of the ones who didn't make it.
Na
Not all the
viagem.
way.
Não todo
I'm
caminho.
stranded somewhere in between, trying to complete the journey every night in my sleep.
Você já não começou.
The El Mahdi army.
Arrumei. Começou no
They called
exército.
themselves an army anyway. They were looking for my brother-in-law because he worked as a translator for the US military.
Traduzir,
Neighbors
precisava
warned us we should move, and so we did, twice.
duas vezes. Duas
Yes,
vezes?
twice. No sooner had we moved the first time than neighbors started telling us that we should move again.
A gente
That
traz
there were
nós,
people
caramba.
looking for
Mal
us.
chegou e já tem que ir embora. Deve ter sido assustador.
By this point, we already felt a bit like exiles. And once you're an
Desse
exile,
lado, você nunca
you
para
never
de ser um.
stop being one. The hard part was,
O mais difícil foi,
will always be,
sempre será,
leaving our first
deixar
house.
nossa primeira casa.
That's the house I grew up in.
Causa que
The
eu pensei.
backyard, where we used to sit and tell stories, where we would pick oranges from our own orange tree.
O que aconteceu com seu segunda casa?
A few years passed and we forgot about the threat. Life had returned to normal,
Voltou normal.
and that's when they came back and picked me up. 2
Voltaram
days
pegaram.
later, when I woke up in a Baghdad hospital, I found out
Calma.
that they dumped me off there and told the hospital that I'd hurt myself in a work accident.
Então foi aí que você decidiu ir embora?
Yes. After that, I couldn't stay.
Você não perguntou da minha história.
What is your dream about?
Sobre o que é seu sonho? Não tenho certeza, talvez só tenha problemas de relacionamento.
A breakup? That's it?
É isso? Talvez sobre o sequestro, algo pior.
Ah, that's more like it. Who has been kidnapped? Who is this person that's been taken away from you?
Minha namorada.
Do you have a photo? Who knows? Maybe I've seen her somewhere along this highway.
Eu tenho uma foto dela na minha mochila.
I know her, the same woman, but with different hair color. I just saw her at the gas station a few miles back.
Não era ela, era só uma isca.
A decoy? What kind of game are you playing here?
Deveria ter sido uma armadilha, mas o tiro saiu pela culatra.
I say, you're lucky nobody got hurt.
Ninguém se machucou. Então, ela não está em perigo?
Yes, that's right. There was a scene there at the gas station. She was being questioned by 2 men. She seemed to be explaining herself, pointing at the empty passenger seat in her car. They didn't really seem interested in her, though. They were more interested in the empty car seat.
Como eles eram?
One man was wearing an orange vest. He seemed to be in charge. Another shorter guy next to him. Mean looking, like a shrew.
Colete laranja, então era tudo uma armadilha mesmo.
A trap? So, they were looking for you?
Acho que sim.
Sounds like getting in my dream. Getting in the trunk. May have saved your neck.
O líder, você percebeu se tinha alguma pulseira com esferas?
No, I didn't get a look. I just heard one strange thing they said. That they were looking for a guy with 8 fingers.
Com 8 dedos.
They were going to find him.
Você quer encontrar 8 dedos?
Something like that. 8 fingers. 8 digits, maybe.
8 dígitos sou eu. Eu tenho o número de telefone.
And you wouldn't happen to have a strange blue box with you, would you?
Sim, tenho sim, por quê?
That was the other thing they mentioned. They have the key, but don't want the box opened.
Ih, rapaz.